Your seedlings looked perfect yesterday. Bright green, upright, healthy. And then, almost overnight, they collapsed. The stems bent, the plants fell over, growth stopped completely. Most gardeners panic at this point. They assume it's a disease. They blame fungi. They reach for sprays, chemicals, or throw the plants away. But here's the truth. In the vast majority of cases, this is not a disease. What's actually killing your seedlings is something far more common, far more invisible, and far more preventable. And if you don't understand it, the same thing will keep happening, year after year, no matter how clean your soil looks or how carefully you water. In this video, I'll show you the real reasons healthy seedlings suddenly collapse, what's happening underground when it occurs, and exactly how to stop it permanently. Let's start by clearing up a major misunderstanding. When seedlings collapse, most people immediately think of damping off disease. True damping off does exist. It's caused by soil-borne pathogens like Pythium or Rhizoctonia. But here's what almost no one tells you. True damping off is relatively rare in home-growing setups. What most gardeners are dealing with is physiological collapse, not infection. That means the plant fails not because it's attacked, but because its internal systems stop functioning properly. The stem softens. Water transport fails. Roots shut down. The plant literally starves and dehydrates at the same time. From the outside, it looks sudden. From the inside, the damage has been building for days. This is the #1 cause, and almost nobody talks about it. Seedling roots must breathe. They don't just absorb water and nutrients. They also require oxygen to function. When soil stays constantly wet, oxygen gets pushed out of the root zone. At first, everything looks fine. Leaves stay green. Growth seems normal. But underground, roots are suffocating. Without oxygen, roots stop producing energy. Water uptake becomes inefficient. Cell walls weaken. Root tips die back. Once enough roots are damaged, the stem can no longer support itself. That's when seedlings suddenly fall over. This is why overwatering is so dangerous. Heavy, compact soil is deadly for seedlings. Pots without drainage accelerate collapse. The plant didn't rot. It suffocated. Here's a mistake almost everyone makes indoors. Seedlings grown in low or inconsistent light develop weak structural tissue. They stretch upward, searching for light. Cells elongate instead of thickening. The stem becomes tall but hollow and fragile. On the surface, it looks like normal growth. But mechanically, the stem is unstable. Now combine that with watering, slight movement, or rapid growth, and the stem collapses under its own weight. This is why seedlings often fall at soil level. Not because of rot, but because the stem was never strong enough to begin with. Proper light isn't just about growth speed, it's about structural integrity. Strong light signals the plant to thicken cell walls, reinforce vascular tissue, build lignin early. Without it, collapse is almost inevitable. This one surprises a lot of gardeners. Seedlings are extremely sensitive to root temperature. You might keep your room warm, but the soil can still swing dramatically. Cold windowsills, warm daytime sun, cold nights. These rapid shifts cause root stress. When roots are stressed, water uptake becomes irregular. Nutrient transport breaks down hormonal signals inside the plant fail. The result? The plant loses internal pressure, stems soften, leaves droop, collapse follows. This often happens after moving seedlings outdoors too early when soil is cold but air is warm during sudden spring temperature swings. Again, not disease, just physiological failure. This is an invisible killer. Seedlings require very low nutrient levels. When fertilizer concentration is too high, salts accumulate in the soil, roots lose water instead of absorbing it, cells dehydrate internally. The plant experiences chemical drought, even when soil looks moist. Symptoms include sudden wilting stem collapse, stalled growth leaf discoloration. Many gardeners cause this by fertilizing too early using compost that's too rich, reusing soil with leftover nutrients. Seedlings don't need feeding. They need stability. Healthy plants maintain balance between roots and foliage. But when seedlings grow too fast above ground, roots can't keep up. This happens when temperatures are too high, light is inconsistent, nitrogen is excessive. The plant produces leaves faster than roots can support. At some point, water demand exceeds supply. Collapse follows. This is why slow, steady growth is actually healthier for seedlings than rapid growth. Let's put everything together. To prevent sudden seedling collapse. First, improve soil structure. Use light, well-aerated mixes. Never let seedlings sit in waterlogged soil. Second, water correctly. Water deeply, then allow partial drying. Roots need air just as much as water. Third, provide strong, consistent light. Not just brightness, duration and stability. Fourth, stabilize temperature, especially at the root zone. Fifth, delay fertilization. Seedlings don't need feeding early on. When you do these things, something remarkable happens. Seedlings don't just survive, they become resilient. They build stronger stems, healthier roots, better stress tolerance. If your seedlings keep collapsing, don't blame disease. Look deeper. Most of the time, the problem isn't what's attacking your plants. It's what they're missing. Air, light, stability, balance. Fix those, and this problem disappears. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing, because in the next video, we'll look at why seedlings fail after transplanting, even when they looked perfect before. Thanks for watching.